Happy weekend. Welcome back to another episode of This Week in the Village of Nothing Much. Our new episode on Nothing Much Happens was called Tiny House, and a lot of people reached out to say that this sort of fulfilled a tiny house fantasy that they have. If you get easily overwhelmed by having too many options, you'd like everything to be simplified and pared down, then check out this episode. Even our very own Bob Wittersheim said after he heard it, ooh, new favorite. Our encore episode this week was at the Tower Mill. I have like a little fascination with mills, water mills, windmills. I talk about both of them in the episode. I don't know if that's something you like to do, go tilting it at windmills, then have a listen to that episode. This week on First This, which is something I don't usually reference in our wrap up, but I'm going to start because I'd like to gently remind you that it exists. It's a guided 10-minute meditation. We focused on the rest and digest response. So triggering your parasympathetic nervous system in an easy, friendly, lighthearted, guided way. Give it a listen. In Stories from the Village of Nothing Much, our daytime version, we had an episode that focused on springtime fauna and flora, and it had some really lovely episodes in it. It had the first bonus episode I ever wrote, which is an episode called Mother Nature. We went to Weather Vane Farm and met new babies. We went to go see the tulips. So have a listen to that. In other news, just sort of teaser news, I just wrote the May bonus episode, and it's really sweet, and it involves the cool aunt and her nephews. So don't forget that you can access that for $10 a day by getting a premium membership. We also have just going to tease and say there's some gentle animation coming your way soon that we're going to be working on. And in personal news, I rearranged my office. That's why I have a different background. Have you ever had that experience where you think, I have to rearrange this room right now? Some people don't, because I truly believe that there are only two kinds of people in the world, the kind of people who like to move the furniture around and the people who don't. My marriage has one of each. I'm a furniture rearranger. And so now I'm in a new spot. I got to that moment about an hour in where you despair and think, why am I doing this? But I persevered, and now I have like a fresh little space. Maybe I'll give you a new office tour next week. Just noticing my book. And then all of these are copies of my book in other languages. And there's my wife giving me a smooch, and my good friend Renee, who inspired me to become a writer. I hope you have a wonderful week and a great weekend, and we'll catch up next week. Sweet dreams.